Okay. Get this test going on. It's kind of a pain in the butt. We had a bad guild war, and now the guild's all online chat, and my phone's going
Guild
crazy.
War with what game?
Hyper Heroes.
The hell is that?
It's
A mobile game?
yeah, yeah. It's kind of fun. It's a pay to win, but you know me, I'm stubborn. I'm like, I'm free to play. I'll still kick some butt. I'm actually in the top 3 free to play, and I do kick a lot of pay to win players' butts.
Nice.
For when it's where I can strategize, I can kick their butts. When it's on the automatic stuff, no, I can't. There's no the AI is just retarded. All right, so let me these other. Do this so I can test our levels.
Yeah.
I was about to say, oh look, we got somebody already watching, but it was me. All right, give me a quick sound check here, Squeaky.
Squeaky 1 2, squeaky 1 2. You want me to keep going?
All right, loud and clear. So I found the right option. All right. Lord, and I just got an invitation from Dill. It's like a second I stopped on. It's alright. I won't accept. He knows. Anywho, welcome back, you two. Hello, everybody. If y'all ain't figured it out by now, we got Squeaky here with us. And,
Howdy ho.
I just FYI, my brother-in-law, or, well, so used to call him Bubble Girl, my wife. Close enough, might as well be. So for all intents and purposes, my brother-in-law, is going to be trying to get a PS4, and when he does, I hope he gets it while this game is still free. And I don't know how good he does with first-person shooters and stuff, but I think he'd be a lot of fun to play with. And I was thinking maybe, like, if you're having fun with the live broadcast too, dude, maybe we'll just create our own little gaming forum channel kind of deal. Like, we just all broadcast on, but we'll figure all that out. Anyway, the point today is we're gonna try to give some hints and tips and tricks on building. Let's see. You know, I had it all planned out in my head a few hours ago, and now I'm just kind of. I mean, if we win, great. If we don't, no big loss. What we are. Our goal is to try to find somewhere that's kind of secluded so that we have time to gather materials and talk about what we're building and how. And you know, if we get caught by the storm, we get caught or whatever. We're just trying some tips and tricks, and um, it's kind of hard to. Oh, you've got your party leader, by the way, Squeaky, and you've got it on
Yep.
solo.
Yeah, I got it on no fill. Oh, yeah,
Yep,
yeah, yeah,
there you
gotcha. Let me get it on no fill.
go.
Good eye on that one.
Yeah, well, I've only got one, so I'm going to use it. So building is an often overlooked but very important part of this game. Um, there's some instances where just throwing up a quick wall can save you and completely turn the tide of any skirmish or battle. Um, with some practice, you can actually come up with some pretty cool little buildings. Giants, who I don't remember, I don't think we broadcasted, but you remember Giants, right, Squeaky?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
151.
So I had died, but I was continuing to spectate the match earlier today, and he just went all kinds of haywire and just built this really, really huge base fortress, which I mean, it was nifty and it was great. There, he only had two problems. One, he was taking a chance on because the eye of the storm was pretty small. There was only like two more left to go, I think, maybe, or one more, two more. But the the storm ended up engulfing the base, so it kind of wasted the materials there. However, um, the biggest downfall to the fortress he built was that it was. I mean, he built it 4 by 4 at the base, but he had it built up um, like an inverted pyramid, so it was like 6 by 6 by the time he got through, a few floors up, which is kind of
Why?
not necessarily overkill, but the problem with it is that when you have that narrow base, all you have to do is take out that base and the whole thing comes down. And if you are inside when it comes down, you're going to take damage, if not just die. So if you're going to build it solid. So, and then it's going to be hard to concentrate because, I keep an eye on my phone for when Bubble Girl sends me a message, but just since we started broadcasting, I've got 42 guild messages, so my phone is just going into
Blowing
seizures.
up.
So, anywho, we're gonna go in here and try to get on a few tips.
Yeah, I'll be your guard while you do your thing.
Right,
I'm not big into building. I'm a bush hider from
right,
previous video. That strategy's been working for me like
right.
great.
It
So,
does work surprisingly well. Um, However, when it comes to, especially if you're in squads, if you're in a bush, the best you're going to do with a squad in the bush, and the whole squad goes by, is if you've got a rocket launcher and they're all close enough together or something like that. Um,
mhm.
or you're just going to like quietly wait for them all to pass by. Whereas
Yep.
if you've got yourself a good solid fortress going on, you can duck for cover, you can move around, and but we'll start out with here in the loading area. Um, Pushing circle brings up your build menu, your build commands. Um, we can see right here your first option is a wall. You push triangle, like when you're selecting your weapons. You go wall, floors and ceilings, um, stairs, and roofs. And I haven't really used roofs, not strategically. But also while you're in the menu, we'll pull up Wallman here. So there's also a sub menu there. The first one I want to point out is L1 is your building materials. You've got wood, brick, and metal. Um, each one respectively stronger than the previous one. But all depends on the materials you get harvested with your pickaxe. Um, and then R1, you can rotate your piece around, which doesn't do much for walls, but you can see like here with the stairs, it can change which angle of the stairs you're going, which is the biggest, really probably
10 seconds.
about the only time you're going to rotate. Yeah, we got plenty of time. So we can see how R1 rotates that around. See if we can
The
pick
thing
us a
I
good
get stuck
spot.
on when doing walls and stuff is editing
Editing.
them
Oh
to
yeah, we're
make
definitely going over that.
windows and doors.
yeah, that's going to be another big thing. So let's shoot
You can teach me a
for.
thing.
Let's
It'd be nice to.
yeah, let's drop over here. Just usually, there's hardly anybody over there usually.
All right,
Jeez.
on your go.
Alright, let's roll.
Yeah, this little dirt track is actually good for harvesting some stuff because it's like a
Alright.
trailer and little stages and stuff. So it's quick, easy
Yeah, I
resources.
did discover earlier today I kind of like landing in that trailer park, wherever it was. Um,
Actually
because
to
again,
our
I
left.
I was harvesting in a hurry and still came out of there with something like 460 uh, metal.
Nice.
Oh, something else to point out: whatever you're building, whether it's a wall, a floor, um, stairs, it takes 10 pieces of material, regardless of the material. So we'll keep that in mind. Jesus.
I am here at the rendezvous. There's no one here.
Yeah, I don't see anybody for a ways around anywhere.
Hopefully we'll be in a circle so we can just spend some time here.
Well, I doubt it,
Let's
but still. I'm gonna go ahead and
tell
come
me
down
hope.
in this house. Are you there too? Well, I'll land back here in the back then. Let's see what we got back there. And
This will be the first time I don't actually take one.
oh, we are in the circle.
Yeah, see? Oh, we dead in it? Oh, heck yeah.
Only get a revolver. That's something. So, when you're harvesting materials, you see these little blue dots come up. I don't know if they give you like a bonus amount of materials, but it definitely makes harvesting go a lot faster. I'm just gonna take some of these mats here. And I know it doesn't seem like it takes very long to get your materials, but once you start building, you'll see how it goes. Like, okay, I have 77 pieces of wood. Oh, that sounds like a lot, but it's only going to give me, if I do, let's say 4 walls and one stair, then that's going to leave me with 2 more walls I can do. That's it. So, yeah, the more the merrier.
Yeah, 150
Okay,
plus seems like it's pretty good for on a fly base.
alright, so, okay. So you know, all I have is a revolver and an AR, and they're both gray. But that's not what I'm here for anyway. So
Oh, just in case.
yeah, I'm
You,
gonna move in a little bit
I
here.
dropped some behind you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was just gonna point out that stuff like these rocks, while you can use these rocks for cover, you can also harvest them too, and you get brick. It's a pretty good little median building tool. So, the first little structure we're going to show. Let's see what's in here. Wood. Alright. So the first structure we're going to show to build is the simplest.
Wood.
We're going to do 4 walls. And we're going to push triangle until we get to the steps. And we're going to put steps up there. And what this does is this offers you protection all the way around. And you can peek over the top. Say hello world. And you just have to watch the health of your walls. So once you've built walls, stairs, whatever, if you hold your circle button where it says edit, and then you hold your, we're going to put a window right here in the middle. So if you use R2, then you see how it X's out that tile. Now if you do it somewhere where it won't build the wall properly, you see the other wall tiles turn red, which means that command's not going to be accepted. So we're going to put one right here in the middle, and then you push circle again to confirm. And now we have a little window. So you have to be careful where you put your windows. But they are helpful, but you don't really want one on the bottom here unless you're, like we are right here, just going to crawl or jump right through. So if you need to get in and out, then you go 2 tiles high, and it automatically makes a door. And you can open your door. This is useful at the bottom of your base so that your teammates can come in and out, but once everybody is in, if you are of course effectively communicating with your team, then if everyone is inside the base, then you'll hear if someone else tries to come in. So once you've got that built and you're clear cover, or if you need to build any higher, then we'll go our next one up. Always put your walls up first so no one shoots at you, you don't get sniped. And a nifty thing to do is to go ahead and put yourself a floor here, and then if anyone does come in, you're already protected there. And if you edit out parts of the floor as such, see,
Scared me.
and then from there,
Somebody shooting?
no, that's me.
Okay.
From here, you can catch them when they come in the door. See? Isn't that nifty? And then if we do some stars. Oops. Go try to do some stairs here. Somewhere. Oh. Stairs. And then we'll edit the stairs. Edit stairs. Edit stairs.
Yay, look at me.
Okay. So your edit option when you're doing the stairs, if you see your arrows here, is to rotate the stairs in a different direction. You can't really. There we go. You can do a half stairs. When you do your little half stairs, makes it a little easier to, let's see, if we do this. So now we have one little corner piece here. And you'll see as you playing around with your editing tools, there's actually quite a lot of you get pretty technical and make a nice
and stuff like that.
yeah. Let's move into the circle a little bit.
You want to show them the pitfalls of making a sniper tower? See how I built up?
Yeah, so yeah, here's our example right
All you
here.
have to do is shoot my bottom
You know, and they don't
there
even have to waste ammo because if you're wanting to be quiet about it, they'll come along with a pickaxe like this. Oh, he's attached to the. You're attached to the fort.
building. Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
it's alright. I got it. Do this. And now,
See?
there goes the whole tower. One after the other like firecrackers, and then there goes Squeaky. Bye, Squeaky. Splat. So yeah, if you build your tower straight up like that, if you don't have a good solid base, it's not going to do you any good.
Uh, it's iffy either way.
Right.
I've killed at least 3 or 4 people that went and did sniper towers like that. That's all I did was
Yeah.
take down
So
their stairs and the whole thing collapsed and watch them fall
our
through their death.
so next thing we're going to try to build is a little sniper tower. So like the little 1x1s like we did over here, they're quick, they're easy, they're nifty, they're temporary. That's the biggest key. And when you get somewhere where you're going to hold up a little better, then we're going to do a little better of a tower. We're going to, because like a little 1x1 will get taken out real quick, real easy. Of course, something sturdier is going to take a lot more material. So we're going to pick up some materials. Oh, you need these bandages up here?
I had a full
No?
kit.
All
That's
right.
why I wanted you to kill me. It was pretty cool looking like that, looking down and watching it. And they'll do that with all the materials.
Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure my material is switched over to metal, since that's the sturdiest, so that when we do start coming into danger, we're set and ready. Alright, so now, well, I guess we'll move into this circle too. I didn't realize we were shrinking. Oh, wow. Look, we haven't even been playing and I'm down 20 people.
I know,
So,
right?
we're gonna, let's head around, say that a bit. Alright, so we're going to try to build this quick little sniper tower here. So we're going to go, let's do 3x3. Okay. So, the reason that I'm throwing all of these up, and it seems like a lot of excess material, however, if someone hits it with a rocket launcher, grenade, then the base will be steady and secure. And however, you can see just how quickly materials go away because we started with almost 300. So if you want to try to get you a good tower built up, you're gonna have to be farming your materials a lot throughout the game so that you can build the best whatever you're gonna build.
Never made me a front door to get in.
Oh, well, come on with it.
That's all good. See, I strategize defensively, So I'm seeing him build this tower, and I'm like, oh crap, how am I gonna get in to penetrate? Easiest thing to do.
Is that you?
No, we got it. We got somebody on the outside. God dang it.
Well, that's good for us though, because that shows that if you build a good, strong, sturdy structure.
Got him. Ooh, gimme, 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 idiot. Fight with me in a tutorial.
So, we're out of materials, but that did get to show us that if you build a good, strong, sturdy structure, we saw those grenades going off, but we're still standing. So, when you're building a tower, go on ahead and edit you a window here and there. So you can see who's coming from which direction. Now, unfortunately, we took a little bit of a gamble and it moved a circle on us again, so this whole fort is just no good. Now, once you've built something up, if you want your materials back, you're kind of SOL. If you don't know what SOL means, then I'm not going to explain it to you. Ask your mama. You don't get your materials back when you tear it down. However, if it is damaged, damage that. So you have the option there to repair. And the more damage there is, the more materials it'll take to repair. But, so we see we're at 100 of 200 hit points. So if I click my right joystick, it'll use those 3 materials to repair, and you see little health bars go up. So, we're going to go ahead and finish this game out. Since we're out of materials, we'll see how I do with nothing.
Contact West direct.
Just like always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, then by all means, send a message, put it in the comments. Here comes that rocket. Oh, they're shooting at this other team. I'm going to come up behind this other squad.
Where are you? Oh. Alright, I'm moving on your 6. That's a squad of 3, looks like. And they got scoped weapons.
Yep. Trombones, really. Yeah. So, see, right there would have been ideal if I had materials left over to go ahead and throw up some defensive walls. But, like we said, our goal was to show you how to build. So hopefully we showed you. Yeah, and we're just screwing around. So, hopefully everybody got to learn something. Questions, comments, concerns, leave comments, leave, you're welcome to join, send a message, do the whole like, subscribe thing, keep scrolling, whatever you want to do. As long as you're having fun, we're having fun. Y'all have a good one.
Peace.